Where do we place Fillon's lead in the wider European picture in terms of the rise of populism, the rise of the right across Europe?
I would say that certainly François Fillon is in the line of that right that wants to be the right. In particular in France, but not only in France. But in France, we know that the right has a big problem since about, I would say, 20 years, which is the right is in competition with the far right. And the strategies, the different strategy, the Nicolas Sarkozy strategy or the François Fillon strategy has been always to say we have to talk to the core set of the right-wing voters, those people that eventually would vote for the Front National in the past, and we need to get them back into their natural camp, which is the right. François Fillon is not that much different on that regarding Nicolas Sarkozy or Jean-François Copé. So it was absolutely clear that in that primary, there was a secret divide between those right-wing that wants the right to have that strategy, which is to talk to the right that eventually could be attracted by the Front National about national identity, protecting the national borders of France, and another right that wanted another project, Alain Juppé or Nathalie Kosciusko-Morizet, which is the unity of the center and the right, with a clear divide between the right and the far right. So on today, we've got one major point about the next presidential election. There will be a right-wing candidate which is going to be first extremely supported by the right-wing voters. It is absolutely clear from the result of the primary. There will be no dispersion. They are going to support their candidate. First point. Then we also know that it's going to be tough right on the economic issues, but also on the other aspect, which is anything which is concerning with immigration, identity, national identity, and this kind of thing. So it's not such a good news for Marine Le Pen that François Fillon has been selected finally. And also finally, we know that it's going to be an absolute obligation for the left. If they want to have a decent position into the next election, they need to organize themselves. They need some unity and they need soon a candidate.